And now for a closer look at today's tackle, Delaware Valley Outdoors presents the Tackle Box. For more information about the tackle used on today's show, go to DelawareValleyOutdoors.com.
Angus, we're here at the tackle box section, and you know, we all started out as kids fishing catfish, carp. I mean, I think that's where you get your, you get ready for fishing.
Right.
But you've taken to another step here with all the increments, and it's still basic, but it's kind of a cool setup. The bait that we were using today, it's a mixture that you've brought out. Tell us about the mixture you have.
Yeah, this stuff I call it cat scratch. It's a dry chum material. So it's the base of it is a breadcrumb, and then we've added fish meal and some cracked corn and other grains to give it a little more meaty consistency that draws the catfish in. It's a style of chumming that comes from the European carp fishermen.
Right, and I've done carp shows where these guys we swear by this stuff as far as the chumming aspect of it, because it doesn't feed the carp, it just attracts them to, and the catfish, to where your bait is going to be.
Exactly.
Right. And again, you have this really cool little mixing bowl. Again, just talk about the consistency. How do you want it? What do you want that bait to look like?
You want it to be just a damp, sort of like damp oatmeal is kind of the consistency you're looking for. Just wet enough so that when you squeeze it, you can make a snowball with it. You don't want it like wet mud. You want it still crumbly so that when you toss it in the water, hits the water and it breaks up and scatters just a little bit.
And I tell you what, we've done this, and it really does. I mean, you can smell. I mean, once that water gets on this stuff, it really is very, potent, that you can smell it through there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and then we'll do some chumming, and then we'll still stick it on and just throw it out there and do it that way.
Right.
Now, this bait here, you know what? You made me a believer in this stuff. Talk about this stuff. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, the Pesca Viva it's really a fantastic prepared bait. Historically, I haven't been big on prepared baits. I've always preferred natural baits, but this Pesca Viva, it's a corn-based product. It's a sweet corn, but it's not like a for human consumption sweet corn. It's a hard grain, and it's a large kernel. And then they've added these really potent flavors and colors to it. And the one that I find that works great for the catfish is this giant prawn flavor, and it just smells like shrimp.
Yeah, it's rather odoriferous, I can tell you that much.
Right.
But, again, one of the things that you really had brought out was the toughness of the kernels, because that'll make it stay on the hook.
Right, it'll stay on for making the stress put on the hook from making a long cast, and also little fish picking at it. If you have sunfish and stuff that'll come by and they'll peck at it, it'll still stay on the hook and be there when the big fish takes it.
And they have a variety of flavors that they come out with?
Yes, yeah, the majority of them are more sweet flavored, focusing on the carp fishing market. But this giant prawn flavor, and there's another flavor, it's very fishy smelling, called trout pellet.
There you go, eh?
Yeah, and they're excellent for catfish and obviously for trout as well. It's sort of like a salmon egg substitute.
But I tell you, that's the whole thing. I mean, used to take the Jolly Green Giant or whatever kind of corn, but that would never stay on the hook. But this stuff really does stay on, and the smell is just. I mean, you're talking about fish who feed by odor. This is the ticket.
That's right. That scent trail just leads them to the bait.
All right, now we've done the corn, we've done the meal. We got to get back to the basics here.
Right.
And what we have here are just old-fashioned night crawler.
Yep, there are certain instances where night crawlers are tough to beat. The only time I steer away from night crawlers when I'm catfishing is if there's a lot of panfish in the area, because perch and sunfish just pick away at them.
Just tear them up.
But they are, there's no doubt they're an attractive catfish bait.
Now, when you're catfishing, obviously a lot of times there's carp in the area too, stuff like that.
Yes.
Now, how many rods do you put out? You put one with this, and you use the worms, and then you cut up some sunfish? Or?
Yeah, generally a local bait fish, either sunfish, or if you get creek chubs or suckers, any of those are fine. Or if you have to buy from a bait shop, just get shiners, and you can fish them either live or cut them in half and put both halves on the hook.
And that's a good bait. I know that a lot of times live bait is the best thing.
Yes.
Okay, one of the things that we walked back into the spot where we are, and a lot of times you have to walk down a bank, blah, blah, blah. You brought this little ticket here. Tell me about it. It's a nice setup. What is it?
Yeah, it's a combination backpack fishing stool. I stumbled across it just a little while ago, and it's really made my life easier. I bring more equipment with me, and I bring it in more comfortably.
So you can put your rod in here. You got your rod holders there. Put all your bait and stuff in here. Throw it on your back, and you still have your hands to use, so you don't have to be holding things.
Exactly. If you're to work your way in through the brush, you can have the bulk of your tackle on your back.
Mm-hmm. One of the things too that I like with these little packs that you put in there for all your split shot and your hooks and stuff like that, sticks right in there, and you got enough to fish the whole day.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, this is a cool thing, especially for catfish. Tell us about the Boga Grip.
Yeah, the Boga Grip, that's sort of the original lip gripping tool for landing fish and handling fish. There's a number of other brands on the market now, but I still like the old Boga. It's a lipping tool for handling a fish, and it's also a scale.
Right, so you can get there and just hold them and do what you have to do.
Right.
And get it out.
Low stress on the fish and
safe on your hands. Oh well, that's the tackle box. Keep him out of the trees, Angus.
I don't know, he's in them.
Is he?
Shoot. Yeah, he's way back in them.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Can you get him out?
I don't know, we'll find out. It'd be nice if he does come out.
Come on, get him out of that tree.
That's not a small fish. Tighten up a little. I think he's out. He's out. Yeah. Holy moly.
Keep him
right
coming.
Up against that bank.
Keep his head up.
He is right up against that bank, Bob.
You want to move those rods?
No.
Yeah.
He's staying below him, so.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah,
He's still against, okay. Okay.
There we
now
go.
We're safe. As long as he didn't mess up the line in that tree he was in.
Yeah. He's a good one.
Yeah. He's either big or really feisty.
Well, you know, my theory is they're always big until they get here. Then there's a lot of weight once I get them in.
Right?
It's unbelievable.
Exactly.
They go on Weight Watchers. That's
Bob, if I could ask a favor of you, in my green bag, the main pouch, there is a Boga Grip.
Okay.
It's on a leash, but it's got a quick release. Just in the middle of the leash, just quick release it. Oh, I wish he'd just come in. The longer they stay out there, the less confident I get.
He's moving. That's it. That's it. Ooh. Show yourself there, son. Come on.
There he, oh, it's a carp. Unbelievable. Not what I was looking for. He even fought like a catfish. So
Yeah, you know what?
He rolled around.
Yeah,
and
yeah. It didn't. No, we don't need the Boga.
Yeah, we're not going to use the Boga. I guess he figured if he's going to eat catfish bait, he would.
He's gonna fight like a catfish.
Yeah. All right, buddy. All right, bud. Here. Thank you. There we go. Another nice chunky one, right?
Step up here
see
just a
that.
little bit so we can get over there. Come here, fishy.
You can see that circle hook. Just hooks him right in the lip.
Right out front there.
Yep.
That's pretty.
Easy to get out.
Look at that.
No harm.
Hey, I'm Bob Murray. Angus, thanks a lot. We caught catfish, carp. That was a lot of fun. Hey, if you get a chance, go out and do some summertime fishing like this. Take your kids with you. You know, you take your son a lot.
Absolutely.
It's a good thing. Not a lot of equipment, not a lot of fuss. Get a little dirty, but that's what fishing's all about. Hey, I'm Bob Murray. I'll see you on the water.